Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina. I teach classes in town here at We Are Women's Fitness, and I also personal train. It is very important to exercise, but to get the most out of what you're doing, your goals or whatever, you need to have the proper nutrition. You can work out like a crazy person and not get the results that you would if you ate. People think that you gotta starve yourself to lose weight, and that is absolutely opposite. Wrong. So I'm gonna show you some ideas of some foods you can eat to get your metabolism going, to get your into that metabolic state where you're burning body fat and you're gaining muscle. The more muscle you have, the more body fat you lose. So if you're not eating protein, how are you supposed to build the muscle? You're not going to do it. If you're not lifting weights, how are you supposed to? He gives me a headache sometimes. There's absolutely nothing for him to bark at right now. But anyways, George, stop it. That's enough. Anyways, so I'm going to show you some of the things that I eat and that I'm going to be eating a lot more of. I wasn't for a little while because my stomach was upset and everything was going really out. So I was really minimizing what I was eating because of those situations. But now I got new medicine and I'm feeling great and I got to eat more. So I'm going to start off with breakfast. Normally I wake up I'll wake up, whatever. But when you wake up, you want to eat protein right off to get yourself in that metabolical state. So when you're sleeping, you're burning calories while you sleep. Not a lot, but you're still burning calories. So when you wake up, you have nothing to grab from. So when you're doing things, your body's going to take from your muscle, energy from your muscle. So you got to eat. So what I do is I'll either have, I'm going to just show you some of the things that I have. And what I'll do is I'll show you every morning what I put together so you'll see what I have in a day. This is just going to give you some ideas of what you can go grocery shopping for. So one thing that I'll do is the protein balls. I love to have these around because it's quick and easy when I'm hungry, when I need something. Instead of grabbing something that you shouldn't be grabbing, I make these. Now the package says to make 14, so you have 2 per serving, right? So I usually have like 2 a day. When it says to make 14, don't make 7, make 14, because if you make 7, you're eating bigger ones than you're supposed to, and it doesn't match what's on the back. So you'll need this, honey, peanut butter, water, boom. Calories, protein, good calories, protein, fiber. Okay, so I'll have that. Or I will have one of these yogurts with some protein granola. I will have both of these. This brings it up to about 26 grams of protein. So each sitting, you should have between 20 to 30 grams of protein. It all depends on your size, your body type, if you're male, female, there's all kinds of equations in there. But for me, my goal is 130 grams of protein in a day. Yes, in a day. 130 grams of protein in a day. Let me repeat, in a day. Okay, so this is one. Or I might have a protein shake or overnight oats where I put my protein mix in it and I have the oats and I have my collagen in that. And that's a good 30 grams of protein right there. Or eggs. Eggs are good. So each egg is only 6 grams of protein. So 2 eggs are better. Put it with some cheese. Cheese is not bad as long as you have the right amount of servings and you're not having more cheese than egg. But for a quarter cup of cheese has 6 grams of protein. So 2 eggs, 12, plus a quarter cup of cheese if you want to. That's 18 grams of protein. Right there. Then just have half of an English muffin. You gotta weigh pros and ways and cons and whatever. Anyways, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Okay, that's breakfast. These things are good to have. They're not high in protein, of course, but they're quick calories. They're fun. They're easy to eat. I have my oranges. I got bananas. So lots of stuff to eat. Now, those I will probably have this and this with this and my overnight oats all before lunch. All before lunch. And then lunchtime comes. I bought these things up. These things are great. Okay, so Haley likes to use these too. 20 grams of protein. There's 13 servings in this, 20 grams of protein. So you make yourself a salad, a chicken salad, or a Caesar wrap, or a chicken wrap, right? 20 grams of protein. Add some cheese. Add an extra 6 grams of protein. This is not bad. Cheese is not bad. This is not bad as long as it's in moderation and you follow what it says for the serving size. So if you do a half a cup, that's 220 calories. 12 grams of protein, but it's 220 calories. So you don't need half cup cheese. You probably don't even need a quarter cup, but you want to get the protein in. So don't short yourself because you think you're saving on calories. It's more important to get the right amount of protein into your body. All right, moving on. So now dinner. I got potatoes. Haley likes baked potatoes. I like baked potatoes. Potatoes are good. It's a good starch, good carbs. Sweet potatoes, a little bit better. I don't like sweet potatoes. You gotta get what you like, because if you don't get what you like, you're not gonna eat it, right? And it's a waste of money. All right, so then what I like to do is I have my angel hair pasta with protein. Always, if it has protein, get it. Yes, it's a little bit more money, but isn't everything else a little bit more money too lately? But this, so one serving has 10 grams of protein. So you add 10 grams of protein, and then your ounce of protein, your steak, your chicken, your whatever, that's probably about between 25 and 30. So that's a good amount. This, you can add a little bit of cheese. You can, shrimp and pasta. I like to put in the air fryer chicken with this on it, the honey. I love it. And then it kind of caramelizes on the top. And then I put, where did I put it? I got mozzarella cheese in here somewhere. Then I put mozzarella cheese on it, and then I let that caramelize on top of that all. And then I'll put it on top of some protein spaghetti. So, I don't cook out these big meals because it's just me and Haley, so this will last us for a little while. I'll put this, or Haley likes to have chicken fingers, and I use the gluten-free breading. Again, that's not bad either. It's just moderations of stuff. Shrimp have great 12 grams of protein. Okay, what I like to do is I like to cook ground chicken. I put ground chicken with mozzarella cheese, with my diced tomatoes, sometimes I'll do rice, but rice doesn't have any protein in it, so I'll use this. This is a good go-to for me, is this. I also been buying these things. I love these things. These things are awesome. They are 3 grams of protein. You can have 8 of these, and it's only 40 calories. Little cheese chips. So sometimes I'll put them in my salad, or if I make a wrap, I'll put them in there. Or if I'm cooking my chicken, I might crumble it up in the chicken. I love these things, so I use that. Oh, another thing that I get a lot, it's this chicken, it's already made. I love this. I put it in the refrigerator. George will have some of it. The cats like it too. Anyways, I will cut this up. I might have a sandwich. I might put it in a salad. I might just have it just like that if I'm hungry. If you are hungry, that means your body needs to eat food. So eat. What did I get on me? Eat your food. Eat your food. Eat your protein. Eat your food. So this is good. You'll notice in this mix of stuff, like I'll have bananas, but I put my bananas in my shakes. Yep. You'll notice there's not a lot of vegetables here. I unfortunately have the hardest time to digest and eat vegetables, so this is my vegetables. 2 scoops a day from First Farm. My greens. It gives me all the daily stuff that I need to get into my body so that I make sure that I have the proper nutrients in my body, because I do not have all the veggies that I should be eating because my body just doesn't like to digest those. So I can't really eat them unless they're really, really mushy, really, really mushy, and then they're gross. So I have my greens every day too. So it is important to get your vegetables in, very, very, very important, but it's also hard to get the daily, what you're supposed to get. So that's why I have this as well. I do take collagen. I want to show you one more thing. I'm sorry, I'm coming. So when I do my shakes or my overnight oats, I'll use a scoop of collagen from First Form and my level 1 protein meal replacement, and 15 grams of protein, 20 grams of protein or a little bit more in my overnight oats. So collagen is really good for your skin, so it's smooth, and all those wrinkles that you get, they go away. Collagen is super important, especially for 50-year-old ladies like myself. Collagen. So I take 2 forms of collagen. I'll take my powder stuff when I do my overnight oats and all that stuff. Then I also been doing the spoiled child stuff. My sister told me about it, and I bought it, and it absolutely is yummy. I put it right on my counter, and I have it every single day. And it's a mango. I did the it tastes really, really good. Oh, another thing that I take daily, I just stepped on the cat's tail, is this vitamin D. It helps you with your energy. You need vitamin D. If you don't get your butt outside, you need some vitamin D. So this is the stuff that I take. I am not your high-class nutritionist that's gonna make you eat all these certain things, because I don't eat all those certain things. I don't eat all that stuff. My body can't digest a lot of that stuff, so I don't either. I don't have the time for all the meal prep. The meal prep that I do is I use my air fryer because it's super fast, and I'll make enough for a couple days if I make the chicken or if I make the ground chicken or whatever. So I just make enough. I mean, I have the time to be able to do stuff like that, but not this big whole blown out stuff. I need grab and go stuff. Grab and go. Easy peasy, wheezy, right? So if you have any questions, message me. Everybody is different. Everybody has different taste palettes. Everybody likes different things. That's the same thing as taste palettes, but everybody has different goals. If you're looking to gain more muscle, you need certain things. If you're looking to lose weight, you're looking for different things. Working out with weights is more important than cardio. FYI, helps the density of your bones, your muscle, it helps grow muscles, makes you stronger. And protein and lifting weights is the key to feeling great and looking fabulous. All right, I'm tired. I need to eat something. So it's most important to eat when you wake up and when you go to bed. Before you brush your teeth, go to bed with protein. So you're going to bed burning body fat. You are, just to let you know. Okay, dokie, that's it for now. And it's probably about a 10-minute video. Stay for it all. It is worth it. Only if you apply it.